Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday to all of you. Traditionally, this is a week where we slow down a little bit and, think about things and well, some of us are going crazy shopping. Some of us are slowing down, thinking about the end of the year coming up and what we want to do next year, but also next decade. So I started without introducing myself. Just let me back up here. It's Monday morning. I've not had enough coffee. I know that you still love me. My name is RJ Redden. Entrepreneurs hire me to kickstart their marketing message because most feel like they're shouting into a black hole. Many can't get engagement online to save their lives, and most everybody is having a lot of trouble getting traction. So I create messages that get people to click that button, that get people to connect with you and convert like crazy. Bottom line, I'm on a mission to help 1 million people change their marketing. And this morning's episode is all about building a product that stands the test of time. So really here on the bot signal, we talk a lot about bots, but I also like to kind of spread it out a little bit and talk about, the perception behind building everything, every marketing thing in your business, because it's important. It's important to have a strategy. It's important to have a plan. It's important to just not build day after day after day, different things and not have kind of a unified voice behind it. And so today we're going to talk about building a product that stands the test of time. Of course, I'm talking about bots. You can apply this to whatever. But when I talk about building a product that stands a test of time, I'm talking about building something that remains interesting to people, that calls at people at a deeper level. So right now, you've heard me talk about my inbox. My inbox is full right now because I bought a piece of software on JVZoo. Don't do this, people. Just don't do it. Bought a piece of software there and boom, now everybody's got my email. They're all the same emails. Hurry. This is very urgent. You can save a whole lot of money if you just buy it right now. And either your career might end if you don't, or you're going to make $1 million in about a day if you do. That's the email. I don't need to read the contents. Okay. And those people may be making a lot of money, and that might be wonderful for them. However, I look at it from a standpoint of somebody who is consuming this marketing product, and I think, I just really don't care. I really don't care about the hype. I really don't care about the approach. The product probably ain't that great anyway, and it's over and over and over again. In chatbots, now that I've been building for a while, one of the things that happens to people is that sometimes they get something really cool and then they go, okay, we're done. Put this out a whole lot of times, which is okay. It's okay. I mean, no, if you've done this, I've certainly done this. My bot always kind of gets the last work, something we're going to change in 2020. And so for a while now, I've been putting out a whole lot of announcements, just a whole lot of announcements to come see a show. I'm changing that, though. I'm changing it because that does not stand the test of time. When you're building a marketing product, when you are getting your stuff out there, you want to build something that remains interesting. That is something that draws people in different ways. In short, you want to create a whole experience. Now, if any of you remember, what was that movie? It was out about a year ago. Oh, Ready Player One. It was a book before it was a movie, kids, and it was a really great book, just so you know. Coffee sip. It was a really great book, and it was all about people that entered an all immersive environment where they could choose how they presented themselves to other people in this environment, where things were going on all the time. It was an all-day carnival in this environment. You could make friends with people. You put on these, virtual reality glasses to do that. I thought it was fascinating, the creation of the world, because the creation of the world is something that we do as bot builders. We control, when we build on TrueChat, we control everything. We control what people are looking at. We can control the paths that people take. I present many of them is what I do, so that it feels like a real interactive experience and not a lecture. But you create something that is all immersive, that you can really put your mind into. One of the products that my folks created last week for JB Financial Naked Tax Talk was a bot about it was so great, everybody. As soon as that bot is like ready to publish, I'm just gonna walk you through it on this show because it really was amazing. It was a spa experience. They take you through a spa experience in this bot. On the front end, it's a spa experience. It's got music, it goes to different places in the spa. You feel relaxed as you're going through it. That's what's happening on the front end. On the back end, it is asking people what their interests are, asking people all kinds of questions that kind of helps us determine how to talk to this person if they sign up for an appointment, to a calendar appointment. Anyway, I digress. The products that stand the test of time reflect universal engagement. It reflects something universal within us that wants to engage. Whether it's giving people something that they really want, which is like a really cool immersive experience, or sometimes it's, they don't want that experience at all. They just want to get to the point, ask the question, move on. That's fine too. We've got both of those paths. When you're building something that stands the test of time, it is something to put your feet into. It's not something you build quickly. It's something that you really put your feet into, wander around in that experience as if you're the user. Ask every question that they might be asking. Run into every roadblock that they might run into and remove it. Do this and you will build bots that stand the test of time. I'm not saying you don't need to tweak. We all need to tweak. We all need to, tweak and renew and do things. But when you're building bots, don't build a string of announcements. A string of announcements is not engaging. A string of announcements is, it's an email inbox and it's coming to you in a different format. You're better than that. You can do better than that. And so ends this message for today. I hope that you are all having a really amazing Monday morning. I know that I am. And I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. And we're going to talk about interesting stuff because that's what we do. Thank you for watching today. If you've got any comments, you got any questions, you know where to go. You know where to go. You can type right in this thread, or you can, get a hold of me. You know how you can do that. So thanks for watching this Monday, and I will see you all in a bot.
Thanks for listening today. You can find full episodes of The Bot Signal on your favorite podcast player. And if you have the Anchor app, stop in, ask me a question, leave me a voice message, and I'll include it on my next show. If you're completely new to bots and you don't know what's going on there, visit me at checkoutmybot.com. Start a conversation with me, take my free mini course. It's all available. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in a bot.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.